Once upon a time, in a peaceful village nestled between tall mountains, there lived a small, brave warrior named Lyra. Unlike the tall, strong warriors of her village, Lyra was shorter than most, with a fiery spirit and a heart full of determination. Her dreams weren't bound by her size, but by the strength of her will. From a young age, Lyra trained with the village elders, learning the art of swordsmanship and hand-to-hand combat. She wasn't the fastest or the most powerful, but she had a sharp mind and an unbreakable resolve. When others were ready to give up, Lyra found a way to push forward. One day, the village was threatened by a fearsome dragon that had been terrorizing nearby lands. The villagers were terrified, for no one had ever been able to defeat the beast. The warriors gathered, their swords shining bright, but even their strongest fighters were unsure of victory. It was then that Lyra stepped forward. "I will face the dragon," she said, her voice steady and calm. The elders laughed at first, thinking she was too small to take on such a mighty foe. But Lyra did not waver. She knew that being a warrior wasn't about size or strength alone. It was about courage, creativity, and heart. Armed with a sword, a shield, and a keen sense of strategy, Lyra set out to find the dragon. The journey was long, and the path treacherous, but she pressed on, remembering every lesson she'd learned. When she finally confronted the dragon, it was as terrifying as the stories had said, towering, with scales that shimmered like armor and eyes glowing with fiery intensity. But instead of charging in recklessly, Lyra observed the creature. Watching its movements, its breath, and its weaknesses, Lyra used the surrounding landscape to her advantage. She led the dragon into a narrow valley where it couldn't spread its wings. She dodged and weaved, slowly wearing it down by outsmarting it. Finally, when the time was right, Lyra struck, not with brute force, but with a precise blow to the dragon's underbelly, where its scales were weakest. The dragon roared in pain, but Lyra remained calm. She had won not by overpowering the beast, but by using her intelligence and resilience. The village cheered when she returned, but Lyra knew that it wasn't her victory alone. It was a victory for all those who dared to dream beyond their limitations and believe that true strength comes from within. And so, the little warrior's name lived on in the hearts of her people. A reminder that